What is happening? Good morning, everybody. All right. Happy Wednesday, my dudes. Hey, what's up, Ben Brown? Good to see you, man. Oh, I didn't put out my tweets. I didn't do the things I'm supposed to do. Oh, man. I'm normally in rhythm. I would think I would be in rhythm by now. And I'm not. No, I am. I think I am a bit. By the way, I have my radio voice today. Hey, happy Nola Day, Felix. Hamos, good to see ya. Dave Sherman, very sad. James Paxton. Oh man, I can't remember how to pronounce that. And Maleem, good morning. Brent Carswell, good morning. Pop Rocks, good morning. Sarda 1, good morning. Dayton. Oh man, Intimidators. Daytona Intimidators, I got there. Okay, to the Folgers tune. Yeah, they always kind of do. You're not wrong at all. Sardina. Oh no, Pop Rocks, which ones aren't working out? I've actually had some success so far with my back end guys. But anyway, I have my radio voice right now. I can get rid of it, but there's a lot more vocal fry at the moment that I haven't got rid of yet. I can if I want to, but there's something, I don't know. I kind of enjoy it a little bit. How good is Garrett Cole? 45% CSW, 27 whiffs. That is that's it. Alzoy, I'm so sorry. Carmart. Well, Carmart actually, that might still work out. I think it's more that the Reds are really good than it is Carmart being bad. I think he's actually at a good spot right now. Carlos Martinez. Thanks, Ben Brown. I see you making the GIF for today. And I think he's actually in a good place. Number 8. Wade Miley, perfect schedule. You guys saw the clip. You guys were here. What a pretty schedule. He actually doesn't have as good of a one as it was before because, he definitely evades the Diamondbacks. But, which is a little frustrating because that means he has to get the Cardinals at the end who aren't bad. They're not good. Cardinals are the most, I think, middling offense in the league, right? Because you have Goldschmidt, you have Arenado, and Edman has good at bats, and Carlson can do things, but there's a lot of just guys. Alcantara. Oh right, I forgot to mention the infield hits. Alcantara. I hope you guys are believers now. I certainly am. I'm gonna hold back though. I think I don't really need to say anything. It's so tempting just to tweet out at everybody can we all just talk about Sandy Alcantara so much, and then it's gonna come across as a giant victory lap, and I'm can't do that. You don't take victory laps. So, but you guys know how excited I am. They really do whiff, Felix. Called third strike. I think so. I think Baseball HQ has that. I want to have that too. You can look it up at Baseball Savant. So you can do 0-2 pitches, and then let me think about this. So you can essentially figure out how many strikeouts they have, and then figure out how many how many 2 strike counts ended in a called strike. Yeah, I don't know actually how to figure that one out. I'm sorry. I know I kind of feel like called third strikes are an important thing in some ways, but they're the cherry bomb of offenses. It's kind of, I would say the Royals, honestly. That's the biggest boomer bust. The 10 ouncer. Who is a better streamer, Hoffman or Widener? I would say with both of those guys, it's 100% the team that they're facing, and Widener does not get a good one because it's the Diamondbacks. So that would be Cincinnati. Oh, on the other side would be Hoffman. So Hoffman, right? Hoffman getting Arizona. Yeah, no, Hoffman's a better stream there. If only Freddie had even decent control of his fastball. He's never had it, and the curveball is better. You know, he's calling it a slider, I think, and then Savant calls it a curveball. Whatever you want, the breaking ball is it's helping things. It's just not that like, oh, I can always get it over the plate. It's kind of the concerns I had last year when I heard about him doing it or adding the slider, and it's still there, by the way. Freddie Peralta is not like done, but he's certainly better than he was. Am I wrong that Strasburg is going to go the full pitch workload? You may be right. I honestly don't know Daytona Intimidators. Guessing pitch counts and innings is the hardest thing, I think. So it's tough. What do I think of Smiley's performance last night? The roundup is out, so you know already because you're awesome, CSW nerd. But yeah, it's velocity is not the 93, 94. It's more like 92, 93. It was average 92.8 last night. I think Smiley's really good. Curveball is looking fantastic. Cutter isn't, though. And we saw the cutter do well last year. I was a little bit excited to see that cutter as a good mixed pitch, as a good strike-getting pitch. He didn't really touch it. He didn't need to as much. And also was a Nationals lineup that just had Soto and Turner. Like, even Kyle Schwarber was out. So I don't know if that's a really good indicator of what to expect. Would I drop Hill for Hoffman? I guess so. I just don't want to have Hill, and I would say Hoffman against Arizona is a questionable start. So, sure, not necessarily one that I would have to stream. Hey, what's up, Custom? Good to see you, man. Am I trying to get Peralta everywhere? He looked nasty. I wouldn't say so. I think a lot of people are really, really in on it. I would say if anything, of all the people that are like, I always try to guess on the spectrum of a player, right? Of like, this is the greatest player ever. I'm the highest on him, and then I'm the lowest. I always try to have a mental image of where I imagine I am. I would say with Peralta, I'm probably somewhere in the middle, if not on the lesser side, because I think there's just so much hype about Peralta. And I'm not going to run away from the fact that he is, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was him. I know we say it's Eliezer Hernandez, but I think it's like Professor Chaos is Dinelson Lamet, and General Disarray is Freddie Peralta, right? And like that isn't going away now. That's a good person to be compared to, but he doesn't have the same breaker that Met has. It's just all over the place, man. Oh yeah, so I right. So I should announce that I actually went back and forth. I do have some things I need to do today, unfortunately, but I'm gonna just say I don't care. I'm gonna start it at 12:30. I'm not gonna watch that first game. That's Braves Nationals without Strasburg. Strasburg's going out like the later one. So Pirates versus Reds, I think is Luis Castillo. Yeah, so that's Luis Castillo. So that will start there at 12:30. And then 1:10 is Bieber's there. So that's awesome. Oh, great. We have a YouTube game. And then that's Evaldi and Yarbrough. Then Maeda versus Boyd, which is wonderful. Ryu versus Gibson. So Ryu's great. Woodruff and Hendricks. Then Bauer and Luzardo. I have a hard stop at I guess it would be like 5:45. Yeah. 5:45 I gotta wrap up, unfortunately. Do I think Paxton is done for the season? I don't, but he's not going to be pitching for at least like a month, I would guess. What do you think about Trevor Williams versus the Pirates? I kind of like that too. It's questionable start. Is he going to perform at the same level of like all three secondaries super low in the zone perfectly? Maybe not. We've actually seen him do that before and just not have success. But I think I would go with it. We got 3 more minutes because you guys got to keep me on a schedule, right? Remember, it's First pitch has to start. I got to start taking the notes at 8:45, and then I have to start recording at 9 o'clock. I'm relying on all of you to keep me on schedule. All right. Let's see. Any chance Dunning has a pitch count next start? I mean, he might be. I don't think he threw what, like 70 and change yesterday, right? By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying like the new roundup. If you guys aren't realizing, I added pitches to it. I made sure the decision is in there as well. A couple other things. Thank you. 70 in 5 innings. He's probably up to like 80 next start. 80 and change. It's a great muck bet, Brian. What are you talking about? Is Tyler Naquin a thing now? I would ask the batter's box guys. Maybe. Could be just a couple things. I think we often look at a first week in much higher scrutiny than we would in just a random week in July. Because we just don't have anything beforehand. It could easily be that generally. What's the worry meter on Kenta Maeda if he puts up another dud to middling dud today against Detroit? Not too high. I'd be so shocked if like Maeda just fell down and like crashed. He's proven his skill set for so long. I think it's just a weirdness. Even if he's like weird today, I imagine he can fix it. Rockies go to San Fran in a couple days. That's Rocky Road. Ooh, I would say Webb. I would say Cueto and Tony Disco. Honestly, I would do all of them. In the order of Webb, Tony Disco, Cueto. Honestly, you can probably start Cueto against them, and like that could be a quality start. Maybe a VPQS, but any chance of Arrieta blowing up second time versus the Pirates? Of course, there's a chance. I don't think I like said it before, so don't worry, Angel Rocks. Guys, you don't need to apologize to me at all. I'm just touched that you're here, man, and hanging out, and helping me start off my day. No, as far as Arrieta goes, like it's fine. Generally pitchers benefit from the second start. I don't really look into those like, oh, it's a repeat performance, so whatever. It's not my favorite thing ever, but that's okay. No, I think Hawk is likely gonna have 150 innings this year. I think the Red Sox had that plan. He's the only one with options left, as Fast wisely pointed out during the podcast on Monday, and I super regret pushing up as high as I did on the list. Even though it was like still the 70s, I should have even left him off because I was like, I don't even think he's going to get another start, which is how I should have felt, and I regret it immensely. But Tanner Hawk, I wouldn't hold on to right now. I just wouldn't. He faced Gio, Bundy, and Sandy yesterday. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Why didn't you draft Sandy? Just joking. I'm just kidding around. Okay. Can you rank Smiley and Rogers? Who do you prefer? Like, Drew Smiley and Trevor Rogers is the same as it was on the list. Drew Smiley. Looked like Yu Darvish started to lose command of the fastball in the fourth and hung some breakers. I mean, yeah, he's fine. Don't worry. Darvish always fluctuates a little. What's going to happen is he's going to have like a 3-4 start run that is just 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, and like 1 earned run over 6, and it's just glorious. So yeah, I don't know exactly when it'll be, but I trust he'll be there. Yeah, I almost tweeted out after the 5th inning, Sandy Alcantara, period. I was so tempted, but I was like, I don't want to do this. This is against a lot of things that I want to do. Drop Eovaldi for Mats? Sure, Eovaldi doesn't have a great schedule. But neither does really Matt, does he? Does he have a good matchup next? I mean, it's all short-term stuff. Oh, 846, thanks so much, Angel Rex. The only one to tell me. Eovaldi for Mats. It's the Angels next. I wouldn't start Mats for that. Maybe the Royals, so I don't really love it. I wouldn't really like holding on to Javier in a 12-teamer. Christian Javier, I don't think he's that great. Any deep thoughts on Means? I just hope his velocity shows up. That's really it. Just get that velocity back, baby. Oh my God, Fast is just You see how he's affected me? Oh my lord. Okay. So I have actually today something pretty cool. Did I just talk myself in the third person? Oh yeah, I gotta change the automatic tweet for the SB Roundup. I did, Neil. Okay. I need to get my notes. Okay. So today we are getting reliever blurbs from the amazing team who do the bullpen depth charts. If you guys don't know this article, it's every single day. It's in the Daily Fix. It goes over what happened last night with all relievers, what could happen today. Unbelievably helpful for those in daily leagues. Like, you can win saves and holds so easily just by following that article every day and making moves. Drop Montes for Rodon? No. I would pick up Rodon, but I'm not dropping Montes. Even if he has one more bad start, like, that's one of those that I've checked off as like, yes, it might be tough early, but like, long season. Don't worry about that. Kept Alcantara as a keeper. Oh man. Bazooka Dan. Look at you. How many keepers though? Was it like a 5th rounder or something like that? Skubal has potential. It's just about not throwing like 65% fastballs and getting effective secondary pitches. All right, what do we got here? James Paxton news. James Paxton has a left forearm strain. Early with a forearm strain. Likely out for a while. Fernando Tatis. What was this I saw? Fernando Tatis is like trying to be back within 10 days. Come on. No. Has slight labral tearing. I highly doubt that. We'll rest and rehab and aim for a return in 10 days. That's just ridiculous. It's not happening, guys. If you want to sell to someone who might believe that, sweet. All right, let's see what we got. Of Davinsky blew the game. Oh man. Sorry. Have you ever been able to get just one? Like, there it is. I got one. Okay. The delirium is still here slightly. When only you get 6 hours of sleep. Jake Fraley doesn't matter to me. I'm sorry. I don't care enough about Jake Fraley. Man, Nate Lowe is doing things, and that's pretty awesome. It's kind of what we expected a while ago. Hey, what's up, Kevin C? Thanks so much for the follow. Have you ever done a breakdown of ball to walk percentage? No, that's a really good question. I think in the same effort, that's a really good idea of like, hey, these guys should essentially go up in walk percentage, or these guys might go down. At the same time, I do wonder if there are certain players that lose at bats more so than others, you know. But that's a very good question. I that's like the pitch inefficiency stuff that I want to do. I mean, you missed a little bit, but yeah, it's never gonna stop. Sandy Alcantara. I mean, like, the thing that I really think I like the most is that it's 6 innings. Like, he's going to be, he could throw 200 innings. I know everyone's like, oh my God, no one is throwing 200. 180 is a new 200. I get it, but like, to hit 180 innings, You have to go 30 starts, which Sandy Alcantara is going to do, likely 32 or so, of 6 innings, right? I mean, I don't see how you pull that guy. It's just like he's going to go more than 6 often. I think he would have in that first start if it wasn't opening day. So in a year of volume being a thing, Alcantara is our man. Oh, right. Trevor Rosenthal. May need thoracic outlet surgery. Man. I missed out on Jake. I bet $7 in our league for Jake Diekman, and I lost to John Metzler, who also bid $7 and won the waiver. I'm so sad about it. so sad. Are there any other like major things? JD Davis took took a pitch of the hand. He could be out for a few days. Cody Bellinger. Is undergoing more tests on his left leg. Hey, Zach Allen has another simulated start today. He threw 60 pitches on Saturday and is going to be throwing 80. Oh my Lord. You want to know something crazy? In my hometown league, I got Zach Gallen in the 14th round, and there are 4 IL spots. Oh, I'm so happy I got Zach Gallen. Well, I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. So I should trade Max Scherzer for Alcantara then? Yes. No, obviously not. So if your options are surgery and not surgery, you offer no surgery. Yeah, exactly. Well, right. I mean, there's always something to be said about when the surgeries happen. Generally, you want as soon as possible so that, like, baseball's in a certain moment for 6 months. So you can certainly do things about when you have that surgery that can take you out for, like, you can have a wasted season almost and then miss next year. Or you can, have this wasted season and then have next year, right? That's really also the question mark. Hey, Kevin C. So it's Murray Hone. Han? So H-O-N, I don't know if that's Hone or Han. Murray Han. I need a thumbs up here. I very much appreciate you taking the time to help. Excited for Erod tomorrow? I'm still ill is 100%. Exactly it. Still ill. How difficult would it be to create a stat to show what percentage? CSW nerd, by the way, I love the way you're thinking here. Hone, thank you. Murray Hone. Got it. CSW, these are really, really awesome questions. How difficult would it be to create a stat to show what percentage of the ball catches the plate on CSW? Okay, so I actually had some discussions about this. About, like, can we track how long a pitch is inside the zone? So, for example, a called strike that is not a strike for 95% of the trajectory and then is in the last 5%, or likewise a breaking ball that is in the zone for 95% of the trajectory and then isn't in the last 5%, right? You would think internally, like, oh my God, those are the best ones. Surprisingly not important as you would want it to be. I mean, location itself is already showcasing that. And that percentage isn't actually, like, if I just did, like, shadow percentage instead of that, then it's like, then, Shadow percentage just kind of does the thing itself already. But I think it's an interesting question. Yeah, I gotta say, man, these are really, really fun questions. I can talk about this stuff for a long, long time. I like the way your mind is thinking right now. Okay, I'm running behind here. I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to start recording. Is there anything else news-wise from yesterday that I should put inside the podcast? No. Okay, so George Springer could return tomorrow after taking 14 plate appearances. After taking 14 plate appearances in the game on Tuesday. Oh yeah. I already said yesterday that Eduardo Rodriguez is activated tomorrow, right? I think I did. Oh, yeah. Rougned Odor is now a Yankee. That's all I'm going to say. And okay. All right. Let's get rid of this. Make sure there's nothing else inside the MLB news on Discord. By the way, if you're not part of PL Plus, you are missing out on the MLB news tweets, which is just golden. That's me just being a little bit more granular, but I mean, I imagine all of this stuff is there inside of MLB news. Matt Olson's day to day. Didn't know that. Jake Junis is starting today instead of Cesar Hernandez. Okay. Don't care. All right. I think we're good. Oh, and Orlando Arcia. Yeah. Orlando Arcia is now a Washington National, right? Sorry, Brave. Is now. I don't want to say a Brave. Is now in Atlanta. 9 o'clock. Okay, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. All right. Can we do a no edits podcast take? I'm going to try my best. Okay, I have to get all these things in here. Here's Ben Haller with his amazing notes. Cool. This is actually looking forward to today. So actually, I will save that in the second half. Jim Chatterton has the batter's box blurbs. I gotta say, I say it often, but I don't think I could ever give enough praise to the entire staff here. Like the fact that there's a different person essentially writing the batter's box who then sends me these blurbs every single morning so that I can do the podcast. The fact that I have Mark Paquette with the weather and Ben Haller with relievers, now Jim Chatterton with hitter blurbs, like they just sent to me and they are professional and send it on time and they have great insight. It's like, this is such an amazing staff, and this, I don't know, the machine that they have, like the consistency and the clockwork of it is just so impressive. They are amazing. Okay, so I got to get quickly from yesterday's article the guys I want to talk about. So obviously we're going to talk about Wade Miley. Like, what? I hope you guys enjoyed that start. That's prime delirium Nick with like the story of Wade Miley, the Lifetime movie. Giolito, I just want to say he was sitting lower velocity. 90.7 after 95. Maybe the cold. Okay. Aaron Sanchez, no. Weaver, no. Marquez, no. Glasnow, no. Clayton Kershaw, no. Bassett, no. Perez, no. Cole, no. I mean, Garrett Cole equals 27 whiffs and 45% CSW. That's all literally all I'm gonna say. Freddie Peralta, sure. Gant, no. Hap, no. Casey Mize, no. You guys know this stuff already. Granky, no. Bundy. Okay, I will say Bundy because he's maxed out at 95 yesterday. That's amazing. 93 plus 93 mile per hour average is so good. I think it was 92.8, but that's whatever. I'm just gonna say Sandy Alcantara in the podcast. Drew Smiley, yeah, I gotta mention the lack of like a little bit of dip in velocity in the cutters. I think he's 92.82. Yeah. I know. I'm late. 9:03. Okay. I'll talk about Dane Dunning quickly. Stroman's fine. Alzoley's fine. I don't really need to talk about Kramer. Adbert Alzoley, yes. And yeah, Trevor. Oh my God. No Springer tomorrow? Thanks. Okay. Appreciate you. Could return. I'll say this weekend. Thanks a lot, Pop Rocks. Secret setback. Then I won't mention. What is up, Havoc Curler? Plot for Peralta versus right-hand pitcher appearance seems to be better. Okay, interesting. But it was. Oh, I remember looking at it last night though. It was like it's still chaotic, you know. Morejón. I just want to say it over and over again. Morejón. Adrian Morejón. Got it. Yeah, CSW nerd man. That kind of stuff is like, those are the kind of questions. I'll be completely honest with everybody here. Those questions are what get you jobs. Like writing. Like if you want to be writing in this industry, it's about asking those interesting questions. If you have good, interesting questions, you will be able to write essentially. So if you can show me that you can write and stuff, I would love to see that article on the site. 64 viewers. Hey, look at that. That's awesome. To the moon. Well, thanks for being here, guys. I have to start the podcast in like now, like 5 minutes ago. I'm going to try my best. Try my best to do it in one take. Okay? Yeah, guys, I got to get it up to like 80 viewers on average or something like that so I can get partner and then I can actually control when ads are happening for you guys. So however you can do to help that is unreal. But today's streamer is, oh yeah, it's Justin Dunn. Don't love that. Not a huge fan. But it is without Eloy and it's without I think Tim Anderson's still out, so that's fine-ish. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm very curious. What have you done? Oh, Town Ghost. I love it. Okay, done. You guys know. You guys know the path to my heart. Okay. One take, right? I love the encouragement. All right, I need to do this. Here we go. Actually, one take requires me to read things first. Nate Quinn is off to a strong, fresh start with the Reds after after 4 rocky seasons. I always flip. I always do that. 4 rocky seasons with a couple severe injuries. He crushed 2 homers yesterday with one traveling 454 feet. They'll have to perform Nick Senzel or Jesse Winker to hold down a starting spot. There you go. There's your answer. I forgot who asked about Naquin, but that is it. Justin Dunn losing the game equals the Mets won the trade, of course. Yep, that's it. Absolutely. Dunn and Dunner. I think my favorite was like Adam Dunn. I called him one and done. But that was like right? That was no, it was Carlos Martinez who had only 3 true outcomes in games. Either walked guys, gave up home runs, or struck them out. So I called him. It was like a start against the Yankees where it was like that. So I called it the one and done after Adam Dunn. Okay. Jonathan India. Yep. Cool. Okay. Man, these are such good notes. Oh my God, I'm so proud of this team. All right. Okay, here we go. I got to blaze through it because I have more stuff with the relievers now, so it's already getting bloated, and I don't want that. The goal is to be done by 9:20 so that I can edit this out and get it all done by 9:30. Here it is. No, I can feel. All right. Very true, Bazooka then. By the way, guys, leave your questions here. I can actually probably take them as I go during the podcast. So leave them here. If I see a good one, I'll add it at the very end of the podcast. Okay? You guys got like 5-10 minutes. Here we go. What is happening? Welcome to the First Pitch Podcast, your morning podcast from pitcherlist.com. My name is Nick Pollock. Today is April 7th, and we are going to talk about baseball. Yes, again, I am live on Twitch at 8:30. One take. It's okay. I got to do one take. I got to start from the beginning. Here we go. What is happening? Welcome to the First Pitch Podcast, your morning podcast from pitcherlist.com. My name is Nick Pollock. Today is April 7th. Yes, I am live on Twitch. And we are going to talk about baseball. James Paxton left yesterday's game early with a forearm strain. He is likely out for a while. Incredibly painful, and it's not what you want to see. Fernando Tatis has a slight labral tearing. His aim is to return in 10 days? Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I highly doubt that. Trevor Rosenthal may need thoracic outlet surgery. Good news for Jake Diekman owners. Bad news for pretty much the world because you don't want anyone getting hurt like that with Trevor Rosenthal. J.D. Davis took a pitch off the hand. He may be out for a few days. Cody Bellinger is undergoing more tests on his left leg. Expect him to miss a couple more games. Zach Gallen is throwing 80 pitches in his sim game today after throwing 60 over the weekend. We might be seeing Zach Gallen return by the end of the month. Should be very, very interesting to monitor there. George Springer could return maybe this weekend, maybe longer. We're not quite sure, but he took 14 plate appearances in a sim game on Tuesday. He would be eligible to return from the IL on Thursday. I don't know if he's going to hit that. Monitor that situation. Rougned Odor is now a Yankee, and Orlando Arcia is now in Atlanta. You can drop Tanner Houck as Eduardo Rodriguez will take his spot in the rotation tomorrow, and Matt Olson is day-to-day with a left knee contusion. Am I starting Eduardo Rodriguez? No, that is a still ill situation. Hitter performances from yesterday's games, courtesy of Jim Chatterton. Tyler Naquin went 3 for 4, 2 home runs, and 7 RBI. Naquin is off to a fresh start with the Reds after 4 rocky seasons with a couple severe injuries. He crushed 2 homers yesterday, with one traveling 454 feet. He'll have to outperform Nick Senzel or Jesse Winker to hold down a starting spot. Yes, I called him NyQuil, and I can't get that out of my head now. Jonathan India, 3 for 4 with a triple and 4 RBI. The Reds prospect has hit safely in each of the first 5 games this year for a total of 9 hits in 21 plate appearances. He does have a 44% hard hit rate, but only an 86.4 mile per hour average exit velocity this early on in the season. Nate Lowe went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs and 4 RBI. Lowe hit 2 home runs, both with an exit velocity of 110 miles per hour. Chris Webber, otherwise known as Schwebzy, had tweeted before the season that Lowe has struggled mightily against anything over 93 miles per hour. This is a very good sign as these 2 home runs, well, they were both off pitches under 93, so we will have to see how he fares against Heat before making any full judgments on his early success. I hope there are more good things to talk about with Nate Lowe. Ryan McMahon went 4 for 6 with 3 home runs and 4 RBI. McMahon has strung together a pleasant start to get... I was almost there, guys. I want to do the Nate Lowe one anyway again. Nate Lowe went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 4 RBI, and a walk. Lowe hit 2 home runs, both an exit velocity of 110 miles per hour. But here's the thing. Chris Webber, otherwise known as Schwebzy, had tweeted before the season started that Lowe has struggled mightily against anything over 93 miles per hour. And those 2 home runs, yeah, both those pitches were under 93. So we will have to wait to see how he fares against Heat before making any full judgments on his early success. And then there's Ryan McMahon, 4 for 6, 3 home runs, 4 RBI, as he has strung together a pleasant start to the year, getting hit in each of his 4 starts, including an additional home run and a double. Who knows how the Rockies will be moving forward with their players, but if he keeps playing like this, it'll be difficult to keep him on the bench. Pitching performances from yesterday's games. I led with Wade Miley, 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 6 Ks. I hope you enjoyed that SP roundup. It was a bit of my typical delirium at night with that opening paragraph. But essentially the story is Wade Miley had this ridiculous end to the 2019 season, didn't really have much of anything in 2020, and it was really nice to see him come back and have success yesterday. He has a nice schedule. I think this is something that you do want to focus on for streaming. It was against the Pirates yesterday. He's showcased, look, I can take advantage of that. So consider Wade Miley. Lucas Giolito pitched yesterday. Changeup was wonderful. Fastball, though, under 93 miles per hour after 95 on average in opening day. It could have been the cold weather. Don't read too much into this, but, monitor it. Be aware that maybe there is something going on with Giolito. And Garrett Cole, well, he was himself. He earned the King Cole. 45% CSW was the best of anyone yesterday. It might be the best for a while this season. He also got the golden goal as he earned the gallows pull of 27 whiffs. If you don't know those terms, you should be reading the roundup. It's really good. Freddie Peralta, 5 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 1 hit, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts against the Cubs. You want to see those strikeouts. You want to see that 1 whip. You want to see that 0 ERA. You don't want to see the 4 walks, as his command is still really, really weird. It's Professor Chaos's assistant, General Disarray, with Freddie Peralta. I like the fact that this is Peralta, but better because he has a breaking ball that he does get some strikes with. I think we're going to be battling some volatility through the year. I would be picking him up if he's still available. I would be starting him again. It's a weird feeling of I don't think he's going to excel. He had to throw a lot of pitches to get through 5 innings, despite the 1 hit allowed. Hopefully one day he can really figure it out and actually just find the zone constantly. Dylan Bundy had a fantastic start against the Astros, 6 innings pitched of 200 runs and 10 strikeouts. He maxed out at 95.1 miles per hour. He didn't hit 94 last year for the entire season. 93 miles per hour on average here. This might be a new Dylan Bundy. I'm very, very interested in this. He threw over 50% fastballs, but that's okay. When he had success last year, it was around 40% or lower, but that's because he was throwing softer. He's now throwing harder. I'm okay him throwing more fastballs. We'll see how that progresses. Sandy Alcantara is dope. Drew Smiley, 6 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. The main thing here is that it was just under 93 miles per hour. He had thrown over 94 last year, 93, 94. This is more 92, 93. Not exactly what we want, but the curveball was fantastic. We didn't really see the cutter, though, and the cutter is a really good strike-hitting pitch. You know me, I love a third pitch that you can constantly throw for strikes, paired with that big whiff offering and paired with the solid fastball you can throw in the zone confidently. I hope to see that cutter moving forward. And the Nationals offense, not very good. So it's hard to really judge Smiley after this first one. Obviously, you're going to keep holding on to him, and you're going to start him in his next outing. Dane Dunning against the Jays was impressive with the line. 5 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits with 0 walks and 6 Ks. But I don't really love everything that he brings to the table. Yes, that slider sometimes gets whiffs. It's okay. I think it was a 2 out of 10 whiffs yesterday, which is a 20% swing strike rate. That's fine, but it's not really impressing me so much that I'm willing to deal with a sinker that had a sub 92 mile per hour velocity. Got a lot of called strikes like Chris Bassett, who, by the way, had his second tough start yesterday. Now he's good to go. So if you were rostering Bassett and you see these tough starts in the beginning of the year, don't worry about it. Chris Bassett now has the easy schedule. You should be holding on to Bassett. With Dunning, I'm not really too thrilled with the whole approach. He's not someone that I want to take the risk on constantly. And lastly, there's Adbert Alzolay, who went opposite of Freddie Peralta. He's going to be doing that in the next start too. This one was 5 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Alzolay, you guys have seen that clip likely of me reacting to Alzolay and actually being sold a little bit, and that was more relative to before, which was completely out. I do recognize there is some talent here. This can get better as the season goes on, but yeah, this is a little too shaky. I don't know if I would feel confident starting him again versus the Brewers next time out. You might be better just streaming someone else instead. All right, looking forward to today. Here is Mark with the weather. Thanks, Mark. We're adding actually another section to this. This is from our amazing relief team. This is Ben Haller from the Bullpen Depth Charts. If you don't know that article, every single day on the site, our reliever team goes over everything that changed from yesterday, updates all the depth charts of all 30 teams, and then we'll tell you who you should be picking up to get a hold today, maybe saves. Let's say a closer has gone 2 or 3 days in a row. They will let you know, so maybe you can get a vulture save today, maybe even some extra wins for long relief, guys. It is an incredible resource, and if you are in a daily league, this article wins fantasy league. So definitely check out their bullpen depth chart. And here are some quick notes from that, courtesy Ben Haller. The Red Sox and Rays use 11 relievers after going to extras, including Red Sox closer Matt Barnes, who threw 2 innings and will likely be unavailable today. The Diamondbacks bullpen is as messy as ever after Chris Davinsky blew the first save opportunity of the season. Kevin Ginkel could get the look today. Mark Melancon is currently leading baseball in saves after notching his 3rd save of the season in the Padres' 3-1 win over the Giants. Emilio Pagan pitched in the 8th, and former Pirates closer Keone Kela picked up the win after a clean 7th. All 3 didn't give up a hit nor a walk. And lastly, Atlanta and Washington have a doubleheader today. Chris Martin and Tanner Rainey could be in line for a save opportunity. Okay, and streamer for today. I don't really love the options. It's really just Justin Dunn and David Peterson. I debated on this one. I'm going to go with Dunn over Peterson just because I like the potential a little bit more. And Chicago, well, the Chicago White Sox are missing Tim Anderson and, of course, Eloy Jimenez. Not as strong. It's also righty, not a lefty. I'm really curious to see if that increased velocity from the spring will still be there for Justin Dunn. I don't love it, though. I am hesitant on that streaming pick. But that's going to do it for today. Thanks for listening to the First Pitch Podcast. Nope. That's going to do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollock, and that is everything you need to know. Oh, no questions. Look at this. All right. When would I start worrying about struggling aces? Only if they're showing like legitimate signs of it. It's normally like 3 starts. 3 starts is especially with aces because we've given them a lot more. They have a better track record. But yeah, it's about 3 starts. All right, now I actually turned on my desktop audio, which I don't think I did yesterday, so you guys can actually like see and hear what I'm hearing. That's gonna. Oh yeah, so I did it over here. I don't love it though. But that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for listening to the First Pitch Pod. No, get rid of that. That's gonna do it for today. So my name is Nick Pollock, and that is everything you need to know. Cool, we're done there. I did a stupid thing here. Go back all the way over there. Oops, don't. What is happening? Welcome to the first. I had one edit right here. I did the Nate Lowe thing. So we will have to see how he feels. That Lowe has struggled mightily against anything over 90 this early on in the season. Nate Lowe, beautiful. Almost had no edits. But you guys, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You can see it. Nate Lowe went 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, 4 RBI, and a walk. Lowe hit 2 home runs, but I think there's like some Alcantara pauses. Is dope. That I wanted to get rid of too. There's like one somewhere. Opening day. I think it was like right here. Today, the Diamondbacks bullpen is as messy as ever. The Diamondbacks bullpen is there's a pause and I want to get rid of it. The Diamondbacks bullpen is as messy as ever. That's fine, I guess. I don't love it. All right, I'm just gonna go. I don't think I had any other edits, so I gotta get Mark with the weather, and that's from Discord. That's what I copied from Jim. No, go away. Get out of here. Actually, I do need that because that's this.
Thanks.
There's thanks, Nick. Yep. No, shown folder. Oh yeah, my folders are actually working today. Oh right, I can't do that. Oh my god. Of course, Nick. Nick, you gotta put it into the converter. Convert it. Open the folder. And then you drag it in. Okay. You know this, Nick. Be better. All right, solo this.
Thanks, Nick.
There he is. Thank you, Mark. You're the best.
See you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
Every time. There's always 3, right?
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.
All right. He's the best. Okay. Why do I have 2 things here? Why is there 2 pauses? What did I do? I very much appreciate that I got this instead. All right, looking forward to today. Here is Mark with... Okay, that's that one. What's this one? Line for a save opportunity. Okay, and streamer for today. I don't really love the options. It's... Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Opportunity. Okay, and... I don't... pause is fine. Where is the mark with the weather? It's over here. Whoops. Put that there. Put this here. Done. That's okay. So now I apply the chains. It's 9:23. Oh, I'm ahead of schedule. This is easy. Easy peasy. Breezy. Beautiful. Cover girl. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. This is just so absurd. Imagine if he was in the Hall of Fame. Who are you talking about? Oh, you just signed up for PL Plus? Oh, thanks so much, man. You are fantastic. You'll trust me, you will not regret it. Like, I've seen a lot of people sign up just to support, and then they go and check out the Discord and they go, where has this been all my life? And like, I feel the same way. It really is like just such an incredible place. Like you want somewhere to talk about baseball with people, and it's there, you know? It's just this incredible, incredible place. Always going. And we constantly improve it too. You know, huge props to the mods who have done a lot of great things. Just since they started, which was like in January. To just add more things. Like, what do we want? We want a dingers channel. So literally every single home run, there is we have the video clip of like every home run from the tweet sent out, you know? Like, you want to see the home runs? Here they are. Cool stuff like that. So we have a steal tracker. We have a saves tracker. We have a daily lineup tracker. All right. First Pitch Podcasts. Load the template. I got to listen to it once, though, just to make sure we're fine. Some of those home runs from my team. Oh, my God. Wow. Logging in now. Sweet. You'll have Ben Brown greet you with a GIF. It's very confusing, but you'll understand actually over time why he tweets you that GIF. Who'd you drop for Smiley? None of those. Oh, no. Not even close. All those are great. Alec. What is happening? Welcome to the First Pitch Podcast, your morning podcast. That's good. And I think this is good too. That is everything you need to know. That sound is hilarious to me. With the weather.
Thanks, Nick.
Cool. Thanks, Mark. We're adding actually another section to this. This is cool. Awesome. I think I'm good here. And then this is for the streaming stuff. So let's get this in here. Let's do this. Upload. And then I gotta duplicate it. Oh, I don't think I put in. I gotta do that right after this. Actually, I might take 2 seconds to do that while I'm here. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, this went out, right? Yeah. Oh, interesting. It didn't actually, though. So, that kind of stinks. I don't know how that happened. I was supposed to publish the Nick Pollock and Friends this morning, and it didn't go out for whatever reason. But I also need to I also need to add the ad to it. So I need to edit it really quickly. Is this all done? This is all done. Cool. So first pitch is out. Enjoy it. Oh no, I have to upload the. Oh man, I gotta upload the image. There we go. Sorry, give me a quick second, guys. This is my thing with Alex Chamberlain. At some point, I have to put in a Manscaped ad, which is, yeah, that's the thing we do now. So, where is a good lull in this? I don't remember at all. You know what? I might just, I'm gonna do this later. I'm not gonna do this right now. But anyway, okay. So, we are going to double check this. I think I saw that Jake Junis is going instead of Cesar Hernandez. This doesn't change, does it? No. Actually, if anything, it might lower him below and Senzatella, which I think is right. If that's the only change, I'm probably not going to remake a table, but we'll see. I got to double check it now. So let's go and do this. This is literally me just typing quickly and doing a Control F. Off topic, but how does a pod get from your desk to all the podcast apps? Oh, I'm happy to answer that. Hey, good to see you, John. Thanks for tuning into the. Hope you enjoyed the watch party last night. Oh, hey, Yellow Pot Pools. Oh, thanks so much for the sub, man. Yeah, using your Twitch Prime. That is your free Amazon Prime Twitch sub. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you have a free sub you can give. So I would very much appreciate that, and it costs you nothing. All right, Fantasy Nuts. How does your pod? So we use Omni Studio, and Omni Studio actually has a really, really great system where they tell you how to submit your podcast to all the other things. If you don't know about podcasts, essentially like Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all those places are just like I want to say like destinations. They're not actually where you host your podcast. You have to have another separate service that you directly upload the file to that houses everything. And then from there, you essentially make a playlist of all your clips or whatever that turns into your RSS feed that you send off to everywhere. So think of it like Omni Studio is the home, and then it branches out, and you have to submit it to the different places. So Apple, Spotify, radio.com, Deezer, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, Overcast, all that stuff. You got to submit it directly to them and just say, hey, here's a feed. Here's a link that is my, Omni Studio or Podbean or Megaphone or whatever it is. This is it. And then they're just constantly pinging out when you publish like, hey, there's a new one. And then updates on Spotify and Apple and stuff. What do I want to see from Flaherty today? Just don't suck. No, I'm just kidding. That's a mantra of mine though. Don't suck. No, nothing really specifically. It's just a case of like, I want him to be in rhythm. Is he throwing sliders effectively down? Is he getting ahead with fastballs? Nothing too crazy. Hey, thanks CJ M Bucks. Oh man, I appreciate you. Yeah, same thing. Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch Prime sub. So it helps a lot if you do that with this. So please consider it. And again, it costs nothing to you. All right, Bumgarner, Freed. Oh my God, that's not how you spell Freed, Nick. What? You're starting today. Means Uvalde, Hendricks. Hey, Southern Marylander. Oh, Ryan. Thank you so much, man. Hendricks, Castillo, Bieber, Sensei. Look at this. We have a hype train. We're trying to get to level 2, I guess. We're 94% of the way there. If someone else has an Amazon Prime subscription, we can get to level 2, I guess. Boyd. Oh, no, it's I spelled it body. Keuchel. Junis. Bauer. Lopez. You can drop him. You can probably just drop Paxton. I'm really sorry to say that, but there's no way he's returning anytime soon. I'm happy you enjoyed it, man. I think ooh. That is okay, so I have him in probably start, so yes, but like I've acknowledged that all of these are just really bad matchups. And I'll do this for you. So it depends. Honestly, I know that's not the answer you want, but it does totally depend on your situation. I don't expect a good ERA. I expect like 3 earned runs over 5 or something like that. But I think he'll get strikeouts. I think the whip will be like a 1.25. So like 6 base runners and 5 or something like that. Oh man, X Chesney. Oh, look at that. Look at level 2. Oh my God, you guys are so great. Thank you so much. Really, thank you so much for the subs. This is amazing. Really, really helps out. Y'all are awesome. All right. Bauer, Lopez, Woodruff, Maeda, Peterson, Tyone, Luzardo, Nola. Just want to double check all this. Cool. That's not right. Cool. Snell, Dunn, Gaussman, Flaherty, Yarbrough, Gibson, Ryu, Fed. Okay, so it's really just the Junis thing. You guys are gonna be okay with me being like a little lazy with this, right? Like, it really doesn't matter Sensatella versus Junis. I mean, if anything, actually, yeah, I'm fine with how I normally had it. It's okay. And I'll get that up on the stream for you. As I'm cool. Where is? There it is. Ta-da! Can you see that? Does it look good? I love this graphic. I can't get over it. Like, look at this graphic. They do just such a good job. What's the Wednesday one? I'm trying to remember, like, what is the color I haven't used yet? Use this. Maybe it's this one? Yeah. Who is that? Who is the... You go with Kyle Freeland? Yeah, that's Kyle Freeland, isn't it? I guess he would be like a streamer, maybe. All right, we change that. We're going like this. We have to copy. This all is the same, so this is going to take a second to load. CL going back to 5 with Dunn taking the last spot, or any chance we see? Yeah, actually, I truly believe that's going to be Nick Margavicius, who came in for relief for Paxton. Eventually, we'll see Logan Gilbert, but it's too soon. Mariners are not going to rush that. It'll wait. Just wait. Sight. We'll get there. There we go. Logan Gilbert, AL Rookie of the Year season. Hey, I honestly, I have him stashed in my league. So my thoughts, concerns, or hopes for Tyone. I don't think he's going to go much more than 70 innings. Sorry, 70 pitches or so. But anyway, by the way, yeah, Milkman and X as Chesney, you guys are so awesome. Thanks for subbing with Twitch Prime. Seriously, y'all are warming my heart this morning. This is amazing. But yeah, so Tyone, I don't think he's going to go more than 70 pitches or so, maybe 75. He won't be going past 80, no way. And then, so that's the biggest concern, but he can be efficient enough to go 5 innings doing that, you know? So that's my biggest concern. It could be like a 4-inning start. I'm really excited about the 4-seamer. He told me about him shifting his thumb and how the Yankee direction has been going the right way. Like, he's really, really excited to be a Yankee in this way. Like, it's just a good fit for him. And I really want to see how that fastball comes together. Also, I'm curious, like, if he's actually going to be a 93 mile per hour guy, 94, if actually he has that extra gear. He doesn't know yet. He feels really comfortable where he's at, and like he doesn't need to go to 95, but I feel like he can. So like, this is going to be a process with Tyone a little bit. He's still hasn't gone quite the experience yet. He has taken more time, and it really, I feel confident that he won't get hurt. But there's still a process of like, cool, you're easing into it, and let's get it going. So it might like be a full month until we feel confident every single start with Tyone. But yeah, there's a feeling of like Alcantara with like good command. He doesn't. I hope that slider can be like the changeup of Alcantara in the way of being that big whiff pitch. But I'm just really excited. If Means takes care of the Yankees, should we probably be? Yes, absolutely. 33 legend, absolutely. I hope it's a higher velocity though. Oh man, what is this? We got a new emote. Apparently, I don't know what this is though, but we have a new emote because you guys did an awesome job with the hype train. So you get something apparently. I hope you can get Ty on the podcast throughout the year. Oh yeah, I'll ask him. I bet at some point I'll be able to bring him back. That also would be a really good reason to showcase that we have a new feed just for the Talking Pitching podcast with an amazing, like maybe my favorite album cover, save for the first pitch one. But J.R. Kane's knocked it out of the park with the Talking Pitching podcast. It exists. I just haven't made it public yet. So yeah, what is that? What do we get? Hype Fighter. All right, Hype Fighter. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna continue with this. So I need to just swap out Carlos Hernandez over here with Jake Junis. That's all I gotta do. Jacob Junis. This is all the same though. Oh, dang it. I don't know how that got through. Yes, actually go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/pitcherlist. I think actually all of them. I'm not even joking with you. Look at this. They're all here. They're all here. You have the list streams. You have the First Pitch podcasts. I haven't advertised it at all. That's why you got like all these views. But this is just to help you guys out, and make it easier for you. So yeah, it's all on YouTube. YouTube.com/pitcherlist. They're available the day of. Eli Sussman does a great job getting that stuff up for us. Okay. So that's today's. I got changes to today's. I ranked. I got changed to I because that was back when it was at Pitcher List as opposed to Nick Pollock. This is all getting deleted. Okay, so now we got to get today's stuff. So, hey, what is that? We got a new follow. Oh, thanks a lot, Mike. I realize I gotta do a different way. Why is it Sensatella? That's today. Jesus, I'm being stupid. Whoa, a short day. I'm always conflicted about like these smaller days. On one hand, I'm like, oh, there's less stuff to watch, and then on the other, I'm like, oh, I can go to bed sooner because there's less to write, and there's only one late game probably. Is that right? Oh, and that's an 8:10. I could go to bed by like midnight. Like 11 if I really wanted to. Oh, I'm so taking advantage of that. On Thursday. Oh my. Wait, do I have a meeting at 9:30? Okay, I'll start it right after that. Oh man, I'm excited for that. Okay, sorry. This is like the little things. The little things you get. Okay, we are going to figure what this is. as we move this stuff over here. Get out of the way. We delete, reset. Okay, so now we double check with RotoWire. Like, what do we think here, RotoWire? So Kelly, yeah, Harvey for the Orioles. Eduardo Rodriguez is here. Arrieta. Do I have any more coffee? No. Ran out of coffee. It's very sad. Jake Arrieta is here. It's John Gray. Yep. Lynn. Javier. Keller. Canning. Nick Neidert. Corbin Burns. Barrios. I'm looking for the Mets and Blue Jays here. So Ross Stripling. And Taiwan Walker. Meanwhile, Anderson. Yep. Wainwright. Yeah. Irvin. Barrios. Okay. Cool. All right, so you're an obvious start. Anyone else an auto starter? Yes. In case you're someone else, Corbin Burns. No one else is auto start. Okay, so now we're in the probably start. I hate it. Y'all know I hate it. Is Jake Arrieta a probable start here? Yeah. If after you did after it was last week, yeah, I guess so. It's annoying. I don't think anyone else. Oh no, no. Okay, I'd rather do this though. All right, we'll do that, and then Stripling probably leads off here. No, this is very questionable too. This is here. Oh God, that's. Ugh. It's still ill. I'm not doing it. And I guess you can make that argument. You can make this argument too. I wouldn't. I wanted to give that though. I hate these, by the way. Do not start that. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I guess I could see a scenario when someone wants to chase the strikeout upside. I don't like these at all. But these are, yeah, okay. Not great, Bob. Not a good day. Oh man. It's the Pirates. I know. It's just Jigger, yeah. Ugh, and like, is this actually a better start than these? I don't know if it is, but all right. You guys know I have my doubts about Marco Gonzalez. I can't wait for the new tables. This is Taiwan Walker rostered in under 20%? That could easily be the case. Oh, 23. What about Arrieta? Oh my lord. I can't choose either one. I'm not allowed. So Stripling, yeah, this is the this gets the yellow tag today. Oh, I didn't mention. Oh, I got to go back and actually mention it. Who was the streamer yesterday? Do you guys remember that was really hesitant? Oh no, it was Hap, right? That's not a streaming victory, is it? 4 innings. Probably not. I'm gonna say it's a streaming loss because even though you like didn't hurt you, well, you benefited from it though. Well, you know what? Let me. Okay, what was that line yesterday? What was it? This is the Wade. What is this line? Where are we? Okay. Is this a streaming victory or not, guys? Because I'm gonna let the chat fully decide here. Pros. That's a 150 whip ERA. You got 4 strikeouts. Cons. You got a 1.5 whip, which is kind of interesting that you have a matching ERA. Sorry, it's a 2.25 ERA, 1.5 whip, 4 strikeouts. Right? It's only across 4 innings. So the whip and ERA aren't that, they kind of nullify each other. 4 Ks are in there. I understand it's only 4 against Detroit, but like, if you stream this, are you feeling like you lost or that you gained? Yancey is giving me the yes. And look, it's Yancey here. I'll get to see you, man. Yeah, I might start Taijuan, Walker, and Arrieta over Gonzalez, but I also recognize that, like, from how we've thought about Gonzalez over the offseason, I still have to rank him ahead. I'd be happy if it was my streamer. All right. If you guys have any other thoughts here, forever hold your peace. Otherwise, I'm taking a win here on this one. So I'm 2-3, I believe now. I've had 5. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh no. What was it on? What was it on Monday? Oh no. Who was the streamer on Monday? No. Oh, it was Rodon, wasn't it? Wasn't it Rodon? I think it was Rodon. Sorry, I want to be good on this. I want to keep up because I can get lost very quickly. Yeah, it was Carlos Rodon, so I'm 3-3 now. Sweet. Okay. All right, Garrett Richards. Yeah, no, that was. They're not hurting you is enough of a win. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Is there streaming purgatory, neither a win or a loss? I used to actually do ties with it, and I was just like, you know what? No, I'm just going to let people vote. And I just don't like the idea of ties in baseball, so not doing it. Yeah, tie. If it's a tie, I think that's a favor of a stream, right? Like, streamers are supposed to inherently be like not work out. So if it's middling, then I'm agreeing with that. Okay, so this is all set. Table maker. This is a hesitant one. Do not love it. I understand completely if you want to start Taijuan or Arrieta over Gonzalez. I just feel like I can't go to this. Yeah. There is no tie. Yeah, tie goes to the streamer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Appreciate it, Yance. All right, this is all good, right? Oh, well, Lynn, or yeah, this is fine. Fine. Okay. Let's get that in, y'all. And then I gotta write the lovely notes. The lovely, lovely notes. Let's see. I see some questions here. I think ball to walk percentage is probably the most interesting one there. CSW nerd. I don't think that's really been talked about, and I'd be curious to see if that works or not. You know, do you have a website or something like that? If you don't, I highly, highly, highly recommend a Medium. Mediums are just look good, and that's all really matters when it comes to writing stuff. Is just you have some sort of just place to house things that doesn't look bad. Mediums are good, and yeah, it allows you to just get your stuff up somewhere publicly as opposed to just sending around a document or something like that. So highly recommend that. All right, we've got to write some notes. So here we go. Uh, hmm. We actually don't really know. Like, Taiwan Walker hasn't pitched yet this year. Um, yeah, seriously, medium is the way to go, man. How deep is Walker likely to go? I have no idea. That's like why I'm having that hesitancy, but I would think it's of quality. So like if you have him, there's a question. There are always two questions. It's like how long do they go versus what kind of quality am I expecting? If it's a it's like a really questionable quality, then it puts you up for obviously more risk considering there's fewer innings for him to make up for it, right? But if we're expecting a lot of volume, then like, all right, then I'm kind of willing to deal with it. But it's so the fact that the quality should be good, even if he goes like 4 innings, like it should still be a quality, so it's worth it, right? All that matters about writing is that it looks good. No. Did I actually say that? I meant like it needs to look good in the first place. If it doesn't, if it's on a site that doesn't look good, you're not gonna like the content as much. It's just basic psychology. You know this. We've talked about this, Jens. Did I really actually say that though? That's not good. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. Creme de la creme. That's pretty funny. Thanks also Brent Carswell for the follow too, and Mike Schnitzel. I schnitzel was is every like my grandmother would make it all the time. Like essentially we have a meal at my grandmother's house. It was schnitzel. Lovely. With maybe some rice-a-roni. It's just what my family did. Okay, I could see creating some value today. As usual, I generally avoid this tier if I can. Excuse me. Today's is no exception. Mm-hmm. Actually, how many pitches did he throw? I'm thinking Ricchetti, aren't I? I think Christian Javier threw under 60 pitches that game. Right? He only threw 73, yeah. Excuse me. But it's also, yeah. As far as do not starts, yeah. Was that his MLB debut, Cole Irvin? I think it was actually, right? No, never mind. Excuse me. Yeah, Cole Irvin. Nope. All right, that's fine. Oh man. Oh, what is? I got something in there. All right, there you go. That is it. I very much appreciate you allowing me to do this. Take care, Southern Marylander. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry I missed you. Thanks. Thanks, guys. You all are awesome. Mustard sauce. Yeah, mustard sauces can be good. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just reading all your comments. This is awesome stuff. Javier against Olsenless Oakland. I don't think Javier is that great. I mean, I don't really mind going Stripling versus Javier. And maybe you're right about that. Actually, I do wonder if even he's an option. Because Christian Javier is rostered in 56% of leagues. So can't even do that one. Who throws mustard sauce? I would say like that has to be hard, right? You throwing cheddar, he's got mustard on it. Christian Javier, I understand if you're a little more into it than I am. I wasn't really too high on the skills entering this year. The fact that he threw 73 pitches, probably doesn't go like over 80, or if he is, it's not very far over 80. And then it is Oakland. Yes, it is no Olsen, but it's not like the easiest of starts. Well, I mean, Paxton, we drafted Paxton. Like, he was in the tier of, like, hey, they're injured, and as long as they're pitching, then, like, everything's all right. Then, like, we didn't expect him to get hurt in the first start. I know, right? Isn't it shocking, Chesney? Like, 50% for Christian Javier. Like, how did that happen? Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, you got him there, and then you have, others that are just not rostered nearly as much. But by the way, I will be back here at 12:30 to talk to watch some games with you guys. I'll be doing it for at least 4 hours or 5 hours. I think till about 5:30. I got to jump off, maybe 5:45. But I hope you'll be back for that. Really, I say it every day, but it's super fun hanging with you guys in the morning. You kind of see how the sausage is made, but really just let's just talk about baseball, man. It's really fun to have a group to hang out with in the morning and remind me that I get to do this stuff. It's just super fun, and y'all are the best for letting me do it. So, thanks for being here for the stream today. Hope that was helpful. Hope you got some answers to your questions about stuff. As always, read the roundup. Go get PL Plus, and I'll see you guys in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So go get something to eat. Have a good morning, and I'll see you guys at 12:30 for some Ace baseball later today. Thank you guys. Take care.